Hi everyone, James here from Kicks Miami, and today something slightly different. As you can see, I have in front of me the Adidas Forum Tech Boost that I did a review on a couple of weeks ago, maybe a few months ago, and had a lot of kind of great feedback in regards to people telling me kind of what a good shoe it was, and I have to agree, probably one of my favorite kind of slept on sneakers of the year. The only downside to the shoe that I felt was the limited colorways. There's the white pair that I have here. There is a black pair that also you can find on the Adidas site. Adidas then did a collaboration with Xbox and Microsoft and brought out two Forum Techs, one with an all black colorway and then one super limited edition which was kind of like a green and black colorway. Other than that, there haven't really been any other colors, which I feel is a shame because it is such a great shoe. Back in Europe there is an extra colorway with kind of like blue contrasting with orange, but I haven't been able to see that or find that over here. So what I did, so I kind of took things into my own hands and did my first ever kind of customized shoe, essentially dyed the shoe, and I'm going to kind of I'll show you which process I went through, what video I kind of watched, and really kind of how the shoe turned out. So this is the white version. I used the same shoe as a base. And then essentially I made it look like this. So here you have it. Here is my dyed version. I went with the pink colorway. To be honest, I think it turned out really well. In the comments I'll put kind of the video that I followed, along with the dyes that I used and so forth. But essentially really relatively simple process. I mean, it takes it took me maybe an hour to do the whole thing, but actually what you need to do is relatively simple. As you can see, it's a all pink colorway. I took out the laces, I took out the soles to begin with, just to give it some contrast when they were done. Essentially then just put it in cold water for a few minutes, wet the whole shoe, and then in a bucket of hot water, you add the dye, mix up the dye, and then you leave them in from anywhere between kind of 10 to 45 minutes. I believe I left mine in for 30 minutes. And then after that, you kind of put it in another bucket of hot water that contains kind of like a fixing agent, which kind of keeps the dye kind of in place so that it shouldn't run. And then you kind of wash it all out, and hopefully kind of you get out all the excess dye, and then let it stand. Obviously, like, it's not perfect up close. You can kind of see that the dye has kind of bled into certain areas, but at the same time, from a distance, I think it's a pretty kind of cool looking shoe. I'm actually really happy with the way it turned out, mainly because of the different types of fabrics that this shoe kind of has. If you were to do it on maybe like an all leather or all kind of fabric shoe, it will all turn out to be the same color. But as the Forum Tech Boost has so many different types of fabrics, like interlays, over kind of plastic overlays, suede backing and so forth, like you kind of get a different color saturation on different parts of the shoe. So really happy with the way this turned out. Again, I'm going to post the video that I used to do this myself, and I'll also post the different dyes and fixing agents that I used to get the shoe done. I'll post some pictures. I'll put them up on my Instagram account for you guys to see what it looked like, but really happy and hope that Adidas continues to actually make some more colorways of this shoe, because I really think it's a great shoe. Thanks again for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon.